Hi friends, Father Scott Vanderveer here under this beautiful blooming magnolia. It's spring. That means a couple of things. One of the things it means is we survived COVID winter. We have survived what at times felt absolutely unsurvivable. Not just emotionally either, but what at times felt like it might actually take us out. So here on this glorious spring day, I just give thanks to God for making it to this part of the journey, this point in time. And speaking of time, spring moments like this one offer us an opportunity to be aware that every moment changes things. Every moment of spring is different than the moments that surround it. This tree did not look like this yesterday. It was a different shade of pink. The white looked different. The size of the blooms was different. Over the other side of the parking lot closer to the church, there's a forsythia bush. It looks different than it did last weekend. It's a different shade of yellow. The flowers are different, and more green is poking out. Soon, all the yellow will be gone and will be replaced completely with green. The shape of the tulips is different than it was last week. 2 weeks ago, I didn't even see the tulips. I didn't notice they were there. Now, this week, they're open wide with their stamens and pistils all exposed. And I imagine it won't be long before the petals start dropping and new flowers emerge. What's great about this reality for us is the reminder that we must always live in the moment. They say that we can't look to the past to find God. God is not in the past, in our regrets, in our sorrows, and in the things that we wish were different. We always think that God might be ahead, but God is not with our worries and with all of our worst case scenarios and all of that. God is right here in the present moment. And you've probably heard this before. The present moment is a gift. It's the gift that God gives us, which is why we've got the most wonderful word for describing it, the present. It's the present from God. So I wanted to just offer a little moment of reflection for you about the passing of spring. The fact that each moment in spring is different than the moment that came before and is different than the moment that will follow. So this is the day that we have to work with. This is the day that the Lord has made. This is the day that this tree is in this stage of bloom. We can't look toward the future. Oh, I can't wait till next week when A, B, or C happens, because this tree will look different then. And, I'm not in the business of saying what's the best way for things to look and what's the worst way, but let's be honest that spring is really beautiful. And this kind of natural beauty, this is not something we'll be looking at in June. In June, everything will be green. And that kind of natural beauty is also wonderful. It has its own flavor. It has its own gift for us. But it's not this. It's not the colors of forsythia and of tulips and of magnolias. This is a special thing for right now, for this sacred time. So I'd like to offer for you that a monk author often says that there is a mantra that helps us to come right here to this moment and be where we are. He says, the mantra is, I have arrived. I am home in the here and in the now. I have arrived. I am home in the here and in the now. I've arrived. I am home in the here and in the now. May you find God's presence in this moment, even if it's not completely perfect, even if there's still pain and struggle and worry in your life. If we can narrow it down just to this moment that we're in right now, we'll find that there's something about it that's positively perfect, because it's where God is. I have arrived. I am home, in the here, in the now. May God bless you.